1 year ago today, on March 13th, 2020, the world came to a screeching halt. Reload it.
This evening we are not permitted to have our band with us, and so we will not be having our traditional national anthem. In lieu of our national anthem, please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's play.
1 year ago today, on March 13th, 2012. One year ago today, on March 13th, 2020, the world came to a screeching halt. Schools were closed, businesses were shut down, and quarantine had begun. For the better part of a year, we were locked up inside. Students graduated unceremoniously and moved on to college without moving out. And the new class of seniors rose into a deeper uncertainty. Sports were postponed beyond the fall and winter seasons. But for today, let us celebrate how far we've come. And I'll get to say the words I've been waiting impatiently to say. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Orange Nation TV's coverage of the 2020 Valhalla High School football season. Up inside the broadcast booth, I'm Nate Polite, and I'm glad to be back with you all calling high school football. Today's matchup, we got a classic rivalry, the Valhalla Norsemen and the Granite Hills Eagles. Granite will receive the kick to start the game. Kicking off for Valhalla, number 11, Joshua Boyetes. We've got a little break in the action right here as we get ready for kickoff. Ball is teed up. And here we go. Kickoff, and we are underway with the 2020 high school football season for Valhalla, though we are now in 2021. Returning the kick for Granite, that's number 6. Joaquin Thomas tackled down at the 31-yard line.
The Eagles will start on their own 32-yard line.
And now we get to see the first look at the Eagles offense and the Norseman defense. Eagles led by their quarterback, Justice McComb. And from the shotgun, McComb hands it off. That's Joaquin Thomas. He's got some blockers, and he gets a nice gain of about 10 yards there. 11-yard pickup, first down, Granite Hills.
It's close enough. It's close enough. Is our number 4?
McComb changing a couple things up at the line here. A timeout called there by Granite. Good and ball is out. And it looked like the Norseman jumped on that one. And we'll see who the refs give the ball to. It looked like the Norseman got there first. Still trying to sort out the pile, and it's recovered by Granite. So a good recovery there from the Eagles to keep hold of the ball. They'll make that second and long, about 15. So it'll be second and 15 from the 38-yard line here for Granite. Thomas motioned out into the slot on the right side. McComb drops back, unloads deep down the field for Thomas, and it's incomplete. Pass broken up by Salpato, but that's going to be a pass interference call against Valhalla. Got right up in his face without looking back at the ball. That's textbook right there. So they move the ball up 15 yards there for the pass interference call. That'll bring first down, move the chains for Granite. So across midfield from the penalty. Drop snap again, McComb. He's going to throw and incomplete. Pass was intended there for Chandler Boyer. Once again, they go from the shotgun handoff. That's Joaquin Thomas, and he's going to get about 6-yard gain right there for Granite. That'll bring up third and about 4. Third down and 3 from the Valhalla 40-yard line. McComb throws again. That pass is complete. Caught by number 85. He is not on my roster here. From the pistol, McComb hands off Joaquin Thomas again. And he gets another short gain right there. Second down and 3. Drop back on the play action again. Throws out into the flat. That's Carter Braun, number 42, and he gets all the way down inside the 10-yard line. So Granite moves into the red zone for the first time tonight. And off Joaquin Thomas once again up the middle and stopped short just at the 1 yard line. From the pistol they go, handoff Joaquin Thomas again. He goes around the right side and he's in. Touchdown, Granite Hills.
Touchdown, Granite Hills.
Joaquin Thomas with that touchdown, and now here is the extra point attempt. Armstrong knocks it through, and that's 7-0 Granite Hills with 7:40 left here in the first quarter. A quick start for Granite Hills. Lineup to kick off for Granite is Gavin Armstrong. They're ready to boot it deep to Valhalla. Back to return Miles Tomlinson and AJ Cornthwaite. Here we go. Kickoff deep. Takes a bounce. Not a good bounce, and I think that got recovered by Granite. Live ball and recovered by Granite Hills, and they get possession right back in the red zone. A mental error there from the Norseman returners. Just like last year in the playoff game when they didn't fall on the kickoff against West Hills. That's what that one reminds me of there. And it's those kind of mistakes. It's to be expected, I guess, when you have an off season as long as a year and a half. In such scenarios we've had over this past year. But those are the type of errors that you just got to kind of can't let them get to you here this early in the season. First snaps being played in a year and a half for most of these guys. A lot of them seniors who thought that they may have already played their final snap of high school football. Read option there, Justice McComb up the middle. And a nice gain there of about 10. Empty backfield from inside the red zone. McComb throws, passes complete, and running over defenders for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Granite Hills.
And Armstrong's kick up and good. 14-0 Granite here early in the first quarter. Armstrong ready to kick it off again to Valhalla.
Armstrong kicks it off to Valhalla.
Tomlinson fields the kick at about the 10-yard line, and now he's on the return. A nice return up to about the 25-yard line there by Miles Tomlinson. And here we go, Valhalla with their first possession of the season. Driving back is Luke Pillsbury, third-year starter, and he's throwing deep downfield for Miles Tomlinson to start things out, and incomplete. That was a lot of contact running up the line between Miles Tomlinson and Dalton Sexton of Granite Hills. As they went for that deep ball, good rolling out there by Pillsbury to escape the rush. Shotgun. Pillsbury's going to drop back here. Once again, going to have to run to evade the pressure. Pillsbury with some open space to move. He's got some wheels, and there he goes. Up across the 35, down at about the 39-yard line. Scrambling to pick up the first down is Luke Pillsbury, third-year starter and senior here at Valhalla High School. They hand it off this time. That's Hussein Bakir, and he gets swallowed up. And one thing I've already noticed already this year, obviously Valhalla in the offseason lost Keegan Baker to graduation, their star running back, and Josh Meredith transferred to Mater Dei. And so the two best players on that offense from last season, both gone in the offseason. So a lot of new looks here, and you're already seeing it. A lot more passing plays. Usually at this point in the games last season, there's a lot of handoffs to Keegan Baker because, well, he was very good at that job. As you're seeing a little bit of a different look at play calls here. And Pillsbury drops back to pass once again. Pocket collapsing, he's got to move forward, and he's going to get sacked. So it's 3rd and 10 for Valhalla here.
3rd and 10 for Valhalla here. The best football game of your life.
From the shotgun once again, 3rd and 10. Gonna have to probably run a pass play here for the Norsemen as it is rolling to the right side is Pillsbury. Looking, and he throws complete. That pass caught by number 26, Deshaun Pate. Listed on the roster as a defensive back, but in on offense there, and it's a nice completion for a first down. Moving the chains.
That was insane.
From the shotgun, no, it's an option there, sorry. And Pillsbury keeps it, faked out everybody, including the announcer there, and he got 5 yards.
Anthony Rivera comes in for Luke Pillsbury.
from the shotgun again. 2nd down and 5 from the 41. Pillsbury dropping back, and it's a quick throw. Miles Tomlinson has it. And get tackled down just about where he caught the ball at. Gain of about 3, so that'll make it 3rd and 2 here for Valhalla. Split backfield here for the Norsemen. A little bit of contact on the handoff between the quarterback and the running back. Ball got bobbled a little bit, and it looked like just short. That was number 34, Anthony Rivera, running it for Valhalla right there. We'll see where the spot goes here. It is 4th and 1.
4th and 1.
And so they're going to line up to go for it here on 4th and short from the shotgun. Pillsbury, quick throw. Miles Tomlinson wide open. And that's enough for a 1st down. So a nice quick play call right there. Poking a hole in the zone coverage. Getting Tomlinson wide open. Sure-handed wide receiver. He is. Once again, a split backfield look here for Valhalla. And flags coming in. Looks like they got the defense for offsides right there. Pillsbury drops back, having to escape the rush once again, and he gets free. Scrambles for another 3-4 yards right there. I'm sorry, not for another 3-4 yards. Actually lost 1 there. So make it 2nd and 7. This will probably be the last play of the 1st quarter right here. Unless they elect to run the clock out. And that's exactly what they'll do. So we'll go to the 2nd quarter. The score right now, Valhalla 0, Granite Hills 14. We'll be back on Orange Nation TV. Alrighty, back for the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 7, and they Run a little end around to Miles Tomlinson, and he gets stopped up there. No gain, and he may have actually lost a yard or so right there on the touch pass jet sweep. So 3rd and 8 here for Valhalla.
3rd and 8 here for Valhalla.
From the 33-yard line. Pillsbury drops back, and it's a draw play. Handoff Anthony Rivera, and he's got enough for a first down and a lot more inside the 20, and the ball popped out, it looked like, there at the very end. Recovered by the Norsemen, and inside the red zone go the Norsemen for the first time tonight.
Inside the red zone for the first time for the Norsemen for tonight.
To the run from Rivera, the Norsemen 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line here. They hand it off to, looked like they gave it to Bakir that time. Gain of 4 on the play for Valhalla right there. From the shotgun here, they'll go. Tomlinson in motion. Pillsbury dropping back. Having to escape the rush to the left once again. Breaks a tackle, making a man miss. And a nice gain there. I think it's about 3rd and 3 here for Valhalla.
About 3rd and 3 here for Valhalla.
Orange and white. We're the B, we're the H, we're the S. We're EHS. We're EHS. We're the home of the orange and the white. Orange and white.
Shotgun again for Pillsbury. He's going to drop back to pass once more. This time rolling to the right to avoid the pass rush. Throwing for the end zone. Incomplete. Pass intended for Marcellus Childs. And that'll bring up 4th down here inside the 10. Looks like they'll stay out to go for it here. Going for it on 4th down instead of taking the field goal right here. Once again, Tomlinson in motion. They hand it off to Bakir. And we'll see where the spot goes, but they did not get it. Turned the ball over on downs, the Norsemen there inside the red zone. And so Granite comes back out on offense here, trying to extend their lead up by 14 over the Norsemen at the moment. Handed the ball off, that's Joaquin Thomas. He tries to get around the edge, and he's stopped. Stopped by the Norseman defense right there. Gain of just one on the handoff to Joaquin Thomas for Granite. Pass complete, wide open man. That's 33, Matt Keeley.
Hotel, it takes you on Granite. Is that how you say his last name? Hotel?
And in at quarterback here for Granite, they do not have Justice McComb in anymore, it looks like. Domenico Tomasello at quarterback for Granite. They hand it off Joaquin Thomas again. A big hole there. And he's got wheels turning on the Jets across the 40, and here he goes. He's off to the races, and Joaquin Thomas has a touchdown for Granite Hills. That'll make the score 20-0 after the huge run for Granite. Joaquin Thomas found a hole, and he took off. And the extra point is good. 21-0 Granite Hills. With 7:34 left to play in the first half here. Valhalla look to get back in the groove on offense. A little bit of a stoppage here. Looks like they're bringing the tee out. And so Armstrong to boot it deep.
Armstrong takes it deep.
And off the hands of AJ Cornthwaite, it goes out of the back of the end zone. So then Valhalla offense gets back out. Try to get back in that same groove they had last try. They were moving down the field and then stalled out in the red zone, turned it over on 4th down. Three receivers right side for the Norsemen. Pass complete. And In at quarterback for the Norsemen this drive is Tommy Logan, the junior. In Pillsbury did split time last season towards the end of the year. Got a handoff there up the middle and stuffed by the Granite Hills defense. Makes it 3rd and 1.
Third and 1.
From the shotgun. Logan drops back, throwing, and it's caught! Pass is caught on the bobble by Marcellus Childs, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. What a play by the Norsemen to get their first points of the season. A heads-up play by Marcellus Childs, never giving up on the catch off the bobble. And what a way to get things started here midway through the second quarter. Valhalla's on the board. They're bringing Luke Pillsbury out to hold the extra point here. And that kick is up. And it's good. 21-7 is the score here. Aboyotes knocks the field goal through. After that long touchdown by Marcellus Childs on the bobble catch to start the scoring here in this game and this season for Valhalla. So Boites prepares to kick it deep to Granite Hills. Off the bounce, that's fielded by 36 Austin McVeigh. The ball came out on the kick return, and it looks like the Norsemen have recovered it. They're all saying they've got it. And waiting for the signal from the refs. It's Granite football. Handoff is stuffed by the Valhalla defense. And there's a little scuffle down at the 45-yard line there. Between looks like Noel Broman and Matt Keeley. And a little scuffle downfield there. And the hard count gets him. Jumping off sides, Alejandro Rosales. So move the line of scrimmage up 5 there for Granite. They get a 2nd and 8. Drop snap again. McComb throws complete to Keeley. Wrapped up and tackled there by Noble Broman. It was enough for a first down here. Moving the chains is Granite. From the shotgun handoff. This one goes to 36, Austin McVeigh, and he's got a lane, he's got the speed, and he's tackled down at the 23. And a huge pickup there by Austin McVeigh for Granite Hills. Play fake, McComb throws, passes off the hands of Matt Keeley, and it falls incomplete. Some changes being made up at the line by McComb. Takes the snap out of the gun. Play fake once again. Pass is complete. That's to number 3, Chandler Boyer, and he gets lit up. McComb on the read option once again. He's got a wide open running lane, and he's in for the Granite touchdown.
Touchdown, Granite Hills.
Is 27-7 Granite Hills. They line up for the extra point. Armstrong's kick is through, and so it is 28-7 Granite Hills.
Granite Hills.
Granite lining up for the kickoff, so we'll get to see what Valhalla has to respond to that touchdown. Armstrong boots it deep, a line drive kick that time. Tomlinson trying to field it Has a little bit of trouble tracking it down, and he's still able to get a decent return out to the 16-yard line.
Ball's on the 15.
From the shotgun. And the pass is complete. Marcellus Childs. And the ball comes out again. And this time it looks like Granite's got it. And so the Valhalla defense comes back out onto the field to try to stop the Granite offense once more. End of the ball off. That's 36 McVeigh once more. Getting inside the 10. From the shotgun, McComb dropping back. Throwing for the end zone, and it's complete for the touchdown to Joaquin Thomas. And it's 34-7. Granite Hills takes advantage of that short field gifted to them by Valhalla. And they turn it into 6 points. And the kick is good for the extra point. So it's 35-7 here. Granite Hills with the lead. There's 2:30 to play here in the first half. Kickoff deep to Valhalla. And Cornthwaite on the return. Gets up to about the 22-yard line right there. Pillsbury back out at quarterback for the Norsemen. Gonna try to get a quick 2-minute drill going here. Pillsbury dropping back. Rolling to avoid the pressure. Again, he's throwing downfield for Childs, and it's incomplete through the hands. Bobbled snap. They still get the handoff off. That's Hussein Bakir. And gain of 1 right there, a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and 9.
39.
Quick stoppage there, Valhalla lining it back up. Here on 3rd and 9. 4 wide set, Pillsbury in the shotgun, 1 in the backfield with him. Pillsbury dropping back, rolling to the left. Got some open field, he's gonna take off and he gets hit hard. He stays on his feet. Gets a gain of about 6 yards, but not enough for the first down.
Gained about 6 yards on the first down.
So they'll bring out the punt team with a minute 16 left here in the first half. And timeout called here, so we'll take a small break. Back after the timeout, and Valhalla ready to punt it away. Back deep to return the punt for Granite is Matt Keeley, senior. And line drive punt. It's going to roll and stop at the 46-yard line for Granite Hills. So they'll take it from there with 49 seconds left here in the first half. Granite trying to extend their lead. From the shotgun, McComb evades the pressure, and he's throwing deep down the field for Keeley, and incomplete. Keeley had to turn into a bit of a defender right there to keep the ball away from being intercepted by Giovanni Alejo. It looks like there was a flag in the backfield there against the offense. An eligible man downfield was the call there. Go empty backfield. McComb with protection. Really good protection. He's going to throw complete to Keeley. Breaks one tackle. And he's stopped there at the 43-yard line. Clock keeps on moving. Once again, McComb's going to drop back. Got good protection. Is able to step up and throw. He's got Keeley wide open once more. And he dives down, gains a few more yards from that, just outside the 20 here for the Grant Hills Eagles. And got a bounce, stop the clock here. So 9 seconds. I'm sorry, they called the timeout with just 9 seconds left here. Enough time to run one, maybe two plays. And Granite from just outside the red zone here, motioning a man back into the backfield. McComb dropping back. Throwing for the end zone, and it is reeled in by Angel Almazan for the touchdown. And a great throw and catch between McComb and Almazan there to put Granite up 41-7. The extra point is good. 42-7 is the score. Just 2.4 seconds here left in the first half, so we'll kick it off and it'll run down. Armstrong kicks it deep. And Valhalla just lets it bounce in the end zone for a touchback. And we'll see what the Norsemen do here. Just 2 seconds left in the half. They kneel it down. We'll go to halftime. Your score, Granite Hills Eagles 42, Valhalla Norsemen 7. We'll be back in 10 on Orange Nation TV. Welcome back to Orange Nation TV's live coverage of the Valhalla High School football season. Valhalla Norsemen versus Granite Hills Eagles coming back from halftime. The score, Granite Hills 42, Valhalla 7. It was a tough first half, and we'll get ready for the second half here. Valhalla receives. They kicked off to start the first half.
The first half for Valhalla. Let's see if they can make a comeback and get good on the turf.
Timekeeper, it'll be a running clock. Exceptions will be timeouts on us or the players.
So it will be a running clock for the second half with the exception of timeouts. Here the score 42-7 in the favor of Granite Hills. And Gavin Armstrong kicks it off. And Tomlinson lets it goes into the end zone for the touchback. Ball set up at the 20-yard line. Valhalla going to open things up here in the second half on offense. Tommy Logan playing quarterback here for this drive. He's going to take the snap and he's going to roll to the right, throw in, and way overthrown out of bounds there. Missed a wide open man. Marcellus Childs was right there and just overthrew him. Second down and 10 here from the shotgun. In motion, they get it on a little jet sweep there. That was 34, Anthony Rivera, and he got popped. And timeout on the part of the refs there, so take a small break here. It's an injury timeout there. We will take a quick break. Good to see Alan Colacho back up and moving quickly after going down right there. It'll be 3rd and 11 here for Valhalla. And Tommy Logan's going to roll to the left. Throw pass is complete to Marcellus Childs, and he loops around, going to get about 4 yards there, but not enough for the first down. It'll be 4th and long. The Norsemen will bring up the punt team. And Boitez punts it away. And on the return, Joaquin Thomas, he's got himself a lane. Out across the 40 with some blockers. He's going to get down inside the 35. Forward progress stops him probably about the 33, 34 yard line there. And a little bit of a scuffle now. Domenico Tomasello back in at quarterback for Granite Hills. He runs a little swing pass out to number 16, Logan Heesh, and he's in for the Granite touchdown. So they'll make it 48-7 Granite Hills. With the extra point on the way here. And it's good. 49-7, the score. Granite Hills in the lead. That kick goes back deep. And it'll be another touchback here. So ball come out to the 20 for the Valhalla offense. They'll try to get something going. On a chilly night out here in El Cajon. A crisp 54 degrees. And much colder up here at the press box. Luke Pillsbury back in at quarterback. He goes from the shotgun, hands the ball off. And stuffed right there at the line. A loss of 1 right there. 2nd and 11 from the 19. And some pre-snap movement right there. We'll see who they call it on. It's going to be offsides on Granite Hills there. So that'll make it 2nd and 6 here for Valhalla. Pillsbury dropping back. He's going to throw deep down the field for Tomlinson. And a spectacular catch, but did he get the feet in bounds? And they're going to say, yes, he did. So a big gain on a beautiful pitch and catch from Pillsbury to Tomlinson. From the 48-yard line after the big play there. Pillsbury's going to drop back again. Now he's going to have to step up to avoid pressure. Slips one tackle, makes another man miss. He's taking ankles all the way across the 30. Makes another man miss. And he's dragged across the 20-yard line. And a great scramble from Luke Pillsbury to keep the play alive and gain a whole bunch more yardage. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. And a couple of chunk plays pieced together here from Valhalla has them in the red zone. Shotgun again, and they got the defensive end there to jump. Offsides added another 5 yards right there for Valhalla. Move them up to the 15. Pillsbury drops back. He's going to roll to the left, taking another man miss. And he throws, and it's intercepted. That's Easton Peterson for Granite Hills. And it's run back out to about the 20-yard line. Pillsbury trying to make a little too much happen there. He evaded the pass rush well, but then had to get rid of it. Right into the hands of the Granite defender, Easton Peterson. Handoff there goes number 30, Deshaun Fox. Domenico Tomasello, the quarterback again for Granite here on this drive. He's going to hand that one off to Fox again, and he's got some running room, but a nice stop there on the edge. That was number 9 for Valhalla, Bashar Nu. And it's a man down for Granite, so we'll take another break. clock back moving, and we're hoping for the best for Deshaun Fox there. He was taken off the field, putting no pressure on either of his legs, so hoping for the best for him, hoping that he's all right. Meanwhile, we're back playing. And they'll they'll put 5 seconds back on the clock here. And Tomasello is going to drop back here. Throw over the middle is complete. He's got Austin McVeigh. Up to the 40-yard line. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Your score, Granite Hills 49, Valhalla 7. And back here for the fourth quarter now. Handoff goes to Joaquin Thomas, and he's got himself another big running lane and some wheels up across the 30, across the 20, and he's going to go all the way for a Granite Hills Eagles touchdown. Another big run there for Joaquin Thomas. That's the second big one he's broken off tonight. Makes it 55-7 in favor of Granite Hills. Extra point floated just through. Makes it 56-7 in favor of Granite Hills. Camden Vance to kick it off for Granite. Fielded on a bounce by Miles Tomlinson. Makes one man miss. Still trying to break tackles. Gets up to the 30-yard line. Looks like they'll spot him at the 31 or the 32 up there. Some good field position here to start for Valhalla. Tommy Logan in at quarterback for Valhalla this drive. And from the shotgun he goes. Throws complete to Hussein Bakir. And he picks up about 5. Go back to the shotgun once again. One would assume a lot of passing here late in the game, and he's going to roll to the right this time. Tommy Logan moving with good protection, and he throws on the sideline, incomplete. Pass intended for A.J. Cornthwaite right there on the sideline. Third down and 5 here. From the shotgun, Tommy Logan throws quick pass. He's got Tomlinson for the first down. Down at the 49-yard line. Pickup of 11, and Valhalla's going to try to get things moving again. From the shotgun, Logan dropping back again. Swing pass out to Bakir. It's caught, but it's going to be a loss of 1 there. Logan once again dropping back. Throws, and it's incomplete. Looked like a miscommunication there between receiver and quarterback to throw a little bit far out to the right like he was trying to throw an out route. Tomlinson is still going straight when he threw the ball there. And it'll bring up a 3rd and long for Valhalla. Third and 12 from the gun. Logan dropping back once more. Now he's going to have to step up to avoid some pass rush. He's going to scramble for about 5 or 6. However, not enough to pick up the first down, so we'll see what the call here is on 4th for Valhalla. I don't see any harm in going for it personally, but we'll see. And on 4th and 5, there they go. Delayed handoff. Granite's not fooled, and We got a little bit more fighting going on further down the field. That's Austin Holt throwing Aiden Washam to the floor way after the play was over and way behind where the play was happening. That is, quite frankly, not a good look at all. And not something we need to have happen out here. There's 4 minutes left to play here in the game. The deficit 56-7 in favor of the Granite Hills Eagles. Tomasello hands the ball off. And a nice pickup there by 94 Darius Hewitt. They hand it off again to Hewitt. He's just gonna bulldoze through defenders there for another nice pickup. And there you go, hand off to Darius Hewitt again. And he gets a couple there. With just 2 minutes left to go here. Granite going to start the young season off 1-0 here. Valhalla will be 0-1 in just a few short minutes. A tough start to the year for Valhalla going up against a team such as Granite, especially when you've got a year and a half's worth of rust since the last time you played. Now they hand off to Dane Gilbert. Be fourth and short here for Granite. 55, 54, 53 seconds. And ticking down. And they'll just take a knee there with 30 seconds left. And that should do it here. Clock ticking down. And that's going to do it for this one. The final score here, 56-7. Granite Hills Eagles, they go to 1-0 to start the season. Valhalla falls to 0-1. A tough night to start things off. A year and a half's worth of rust for both teams here. And obviously a tough game. A tough game going up against a school like Granite Hills. They have their quarterback already committed to go play football at the next level in college. So it's going to be a tough matchup anytime you're playing someone like that and a team of that caliber. But that's it. 56-7 your final score. Thank you for watching. For Orange Nation TV, I'm Nate.